What is going on, everyone? Neroku here, back in another video. If you guys are new here, I am covering a ton of Extinction stuff, and I've been making a lot of Extinction videos, so I hope you guys enjoy this video today. And today we're going to go over the top 7 most useful dinos in Arc Extinction. So for the first one here, we have corrupted dinos. So this isn't one singular corrupted dino, it's the whole group of them. So these creatures, they are so useful in so many ways, and the reason is because you can use these creatures to literally raid any base. You want to know how? Well, I'm going to tell you guys. So the corrupted dinos, they have the ability to destroy anything including tech. Most of you guys know that these things are very, very overpowered, but they only spawn in the corrupted wastelands. So because of that, they are very, very hard to lead over to a base because they're in the corrupted lands, and you kind of have to, lead them through different biomes to get them to a base. So I find that Dilphosaurs, these things, the corrupted Dilphosaurs, they still have the ability to raid tech. So what you can do is pick them up with a Pteranodon or an RG or whatever, lead them over to a base, drop it on the base, and it will start to demolish that base. And if none of the turrets are on to attack the wild dinos and they only attack tame dinos, then that will literally destroy the whole base. It's so overpowered. So the second one here is the Scout. These things are very useful in Ark Survival. These have the ability to literally fly around like a drone. So obviously these can be attacked and destroyed by any players or dinos, and they're very delicate, but they are very, very useful. So you can fly up above bases as long as you're not in the range of the turret so that they don't get shot down, but you can literally scout out different bases. That's why they're called the Scout. These things are used as drones in Ark Survival. So if you guys have ever owned a drone in real life, you have like this little controller or a screen that you can look at to see what the drone is looking at. So usually there's a camera on the drone. So in Ark Survival, it's just like that as well. These scouts, they are so useful for that reason, because you can scout out any base. You can get close to an alpha base without the alphas noticing you, because these scouts are so small. But if you want to kill them, go up to them and destroy them like I just did. Obviously I have fly mode on, but you can kill them with tames as well. Go up to one of these terminals, and that's where you can craft them. So, another very useful dino on Ark Survival Extinction is the Garma. So these things are like Wolverine dragons. They are very cool. It's like a hybrid, and they have really good abilities that allow you to travel around the map really easily and with a lot of people. So the saddle, you can hold multiple people on these Garmas, along with have the ability to go left, right, up, down, go really, really fast in a dive. Plus they're very, very powerful. And all you have to do to trap them is use large bear traps. You trap them in there, knock them out, and boom, you got yourself a Garma. And these things are very, very useful, like I said, for travel. And that's why I put these on the list, because their ability to travel so fast and different ways, like agile. Like, look at that thing, it's going left, right, up, down, forward. They're very, very agile, and because of that I put them on the list. So if you want to get across the map very fast, all you have to do is spam like this. Obviously it uses a lot of stamina, but even still they are very, very useful creatures, and they have a lot of different capabilities on Arc Extinction. The Valena Sword. These things are so useful in Ark Survival for the sole reason that they have a turret mode. So it's the first dino in Ark Survival to have an enable turret mode option. So what this turret mode does is it allows you to make that dino stand still while shooting at different dinos with a turret on it. So it is very, very useful, and along with the turret mode, it has its usual attacking, and the attack is very useful and it's very powerful as well. So it can kill dinos very fast, and these Velenosaurs just in general are very, very strong for the size of them. But because these things are able to shoot turrets, they are very overpowered, and if you put a lot of them on a base or on a Quetzal or anything like that, they will absolutely demolish anything in their path. So here, if you go up to it and you go under the behavior tab, you can enable turret mode and then enable them aggressive. When they're aggressive, any tames that are around or wild dinos, they will shoot down just like that. Look at that. That's why these things are so useful, because you can get a ton of them, put them on your base, and they have unlimited bullets. All it takes is some food. Stack these things up with food and you're good to go. So the gacha, just like all the other dinos on this list, is just as useful. These things have the ability to spawn in different resources. So what you do, you feed them different rocks, you throw rocks down in front of them, or whatever food that they want to eat, and they will produce these crystals on their back that will fall off and give you whatever resource that you chose in its inventory. So these are very useful for that matter. If you put them in your base, spread them out a little bit, because if you spread them out, they give more resources, and then just equip them all to like Silcia pearls or all the metal ingots or something like that. They will literally just spit out so much, and it's passive. You don't have to go up to it and knock it out or anything. It's a passive tame, so that's why these things are so useful. They're very easy to tame, and they literally can give you any resource that you really need in the game, and because of that, these things made the top 7 list. The Snow Owl. Now these things are very underrated in Ark Extinction. I put them on this list because they have the ability to heal yourself and other tames around you, which is very useful in combat and PvP. Plus they have the ability to freeze while they're healing. So that has a lot of perks, and that's why I put them in this list here today. And along with that, on Ark Extinction, there are no griffins. There's nothing that can really go super fast except the mana Garma. So these things have the ability to dive down just like a griffin would, and because of that, I put them on this list, along with their different abilities that they have that make them very, very good in Ark PvP and even PvE, because these things allow you to heal up your tames and other tames around you. So you can kind of crush down to the ground or just slide. I don't even know how to describe it, but you can plow down into the ground while you're frozen and destroy things around you, along with just freeze while you're in combat. So as you can see, you can just freeze any flying tame, any tame that's around you, and it's very overpowered. Obviously this isn't as overpowered as before, but they did nerf it since then. So I could have chose one of the other titans for this last one, but I decided to save the Ice Titan for the most useful creature in Ark Survival. So these things are a workhorse. They will demolish any base that you come up against. They are so strong, so hard to kill, and if you end up taming one of these, you have 5 days to demolish everyone that you can. So these things have a ground pound that do so much damage, along with the ability to freeze their enemies, which is very useful in PvP. So obviously this thing is so big and it can destroy anything in its path. That's why I made it the most useful creature in the game, because nothing can stand up against it, almost nothing can defeat it, and once you get one of these things, you are going to be just destroying Ark Extinction itself. So I hope everyone found this video really interesting. I went over some of the top 7 most useful Ark Survival dinos in Extinction at the moment, and I thought my list was pretty good. I mean, I didn't put it in a specific order except the Titan, which is definitely the most useful. But anyways, if you are new around here, make sure you subscribe for more Extinction videos and Ark Survival. But I will see you guys in my next video, hopefully soon. Peace.